Look, I'm out here for a walk in the Tidbinbilla Nature Reserve in the Australian Capital Territory. And the ACT is the political heart of our country. And it's interesting, I've never been down here for much more than a quick show that I did in Canberra last year. Never had a good look around. And what has struck me is just how beautiful, spaced out and full of nature the ACT is. Now, on the one hand, I think, oh gee, isn't that nice? And on the other hand, I realise that I'm a man who spends an awful lot of time talking about how people make the best decisions they can with what they understand to be true. And our understanding of the truth is distorted by our perception of the world. And it's not lost on me that the place where all of the people who make the decisions about how this country gets raped and pillaged and destroyed for economic growth, for their personal profit, for their personal pensions and the paychecks they'll get when they step out of government. It's not lost on me that the place where all those people live is a beautiful, well-tended garden, protected from the ravages of heavy industry. Is it an accident that this place is full of nature? Is it an accident that this place is glorious and the people who live here think that all of Australia has bountiful reserves that people from overseas can extract without paying any taxes at all? Or is it perhaps that this place is very well protected by people who realise that most other places aren't? I don't know, and I'm not going to say one way or the other, but I do think it's certainly worth musing on for a moment. Because in a lot of talks about climate change, climate disruption, the shifts that are going on our planet, it often comes up that the wealthy people, the ones who have the biggest carbon footprint, the ones who fly around in private jets, the ones who have the McMansions in the nice places where no one else is allowed to go, those people feel like the decisions they're making aren't going to affect them because they are insulated from the repercussions of those decisions. And here, in the heart of our nation, where all of those people at a political level sit and hide, it's magnificent. It is. It's beautiful. Look at that view. Wowee. There's stuff everywhere. It's a hell of a place. A hell of a place. And on the one hand, yeah, most Australians should probably come here and have a sticky beak at just how beautiful the ACT is. But on the other hand, probably much more importantly, maybe every politician in this country should go elsewhere and have a sticky beak at what they're doing to the rest of this country with the decisions that they make. Look, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I couldn't say. But it certainly seems worth pondering. This is beautiful country, but all of Australia is full of beautiful country. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, there are things to marvel at, things to love, things to wonder over. But most of them aren't protected like this place is. Most of them are being destroyed. And having driven from far north Queensland to here in the last 2 weeks, I've seen an awful lot of big open cut mines, an awful lot of heavy industry, an awful lot of destruction, an awful lot of devastation. And it's only when I get here, where all the politicians live, that it's all protected. Isn't that nice? Maybe I'm just being cynical. I don't know. It's hard to say. Anybody got a better answer for me? Someone able to tell me? Because it's really starting to get up my nose, this thing. Because I don't know. I talked about it in my podcast. Maybe politicians are just ignorant people who are doing the best they can, who are doing what they think is right for everyone. Maybe. It'd be nice to pretend, isn't it? But, yeah, it's a lot easier to pretend you're a nice person doing the right thing for other people when your backyard looks like this.